Welcome to the Lost Lives Count, where we tally lives lost in horror movies, TV shows, anime, music videos, and beyond. I am your host, William Prouty. Welcome to the Lost Lives Count. Today, I'm doing the Final Destination, the fourth one of the Final Destination franchise. We are already covered. We already covered David R. Ellis because David Ellis was actually written the script for this since late May in the late 2008 and come out in 2009. This is another standalone, a sequel to 3, a standalone sequel. So, yeah, no William Bloodsworth. But what made this different than this sequel? Death now stalks a stock car. Now stalks a group of people at a stock car race and kill them one by one. But honestly, under excessive free, this movie is actually in 3D. Now, how many kills, how many deaths did the Grim Reaper Grim Reaper take from this movie? Let's find out and get to the lives lost. The movie begins with a shiny new line cinema, a Warner company, and the new line is actually coming right at you. It's actually signaling to us. It's actually in 3D. Presented Practical Films / Parallel Strides production. A David R. Ellis Films. It stocks. It's actually the stock races. Featuring, honestly, the stock races is actually based on the NASCAR races. And we actually meet all the cast. But I will actually only go over the characters that will only the 5 characters that will survive that are only my favorites. Yeah. Nico Brandon, who actually play a college age, is played by Bobby Campbell, who actually is in who is in Vampire Bats at Dawn, Being Human as Max, Scream the television series as Seth Branson and Capone in Atomic Shark and Nightmare Shark. And Lauria Milligan playing Charlotte Valek, who actually is from the open scene daughter from the Open Door Girl, and Christine from the Subway Wicked. Hunter Swisky is played by Nick Zano. Nick Zano, played by... He actually played in Joyride to Dead End. Dead Ahead. Which is a direct-to-video, and I will actually cover Joyride. If you guys actually would comment in the video, we want Joyride for the next Lives Lost count. I will do Joyride instead of the Hunger Games. But I already got a schedule for Valentine's Day, so it will have to do after my Valentine's Day kill count. Okay. The Joyride series is actually 3. Okay, let's get back to it. Jeanette Cunningham is played by Haley Webb, who actually is Jennifer Blake and Julie Barrick and Dari in Teen Wolf. Would I cover Teen Wolf? No! Honestly, TV series is hard. I will actually finish from this February. And George Lantern, played by McKinney Wilson. Okay. He is my favorite actor. Not only he's playing my favorite movie franchise, he actually played Hollow Groves as FBI agent Jones. Not my favorite movie franchise. He is Joe Dixon in my previous Lost Lives count, in the Purge election year. But my favorite one is the Species franchise. Honestly, the Species franchise is actually... If you actually want me to do the Species franchise, comment below. Janet asked why they didn't go to the movies instead of coming. Why we go here instead of go to the movies? Because you don't get a you won't miss a millisecond of watching this than the movies. Janet, you're sick. And also, Hunt brought the booze in binoculars. Andy wanted his girl to have a drink with Nadia. Say, can his girl have a drink? And we have the cowboy Jonathan Groves. The mother Samantha. We also have Carter. Cynthia and George. He was asked to move down there. Honestly, now the vision starts. Okay, this is where the vision starts. Okay, the first death was Nadia. Then Carter and Cynthia. Then okay. Yeah. Carter and Cynthia was next. Then Anthony. Then Andy. Then Samantha. Then Jonathan. Then George. Lori. Then Hunt, but the first ones to die before Nadia, before George and Lori is Janet and Hunter. Then George and Lori. Then it fades out. Then until everything was going to happen. The tampons, the booze, the buddy Jim, and everything going to happen. Then what actually happened at 91 seconds, 52 people die in the crash, plus Cynthia Daniel got cut off by a hood of the car. Another happened. I was not prepared. Actually, I actually watched the movie. This is my 4th time watching. Nadia Moy got cut off by the tire at 1 minute and 8. Her final words are, "You all out of your fucking minds?" She is dead with her guts hanging out and bring us all to a title guard. And they show all the previous deaths. From Carter's, Todd's, Mrs. Lewis, Evans, yeah. Even Terry's. And I actually love the intro. And it cut into the next one, and cut to the coffee shop dead by caffeine. It will be a hint later in the freaking end of the movie. Samantha say, "Thank you for saving them." But honestly, you don't have to thank them. I just knew it was going to happen. But honestly, George and Carter beef heads. And also, Carter, YouTube, I am. Carter is a racist. And I will not repeat his words on here so I don't get demonetized. If I do get monetized. I do not promote this. So, this is also educational too. So stick in. Now Nick has vision of someone that across a hug in someone's door. It's Carter, who actually have a tow truck. Who actually is a tow truck driver, and George got a call from his mother. Carter is drunk, so he actually going to do a cross burn, which is a real thing that is still happening, but I am not promoting it. Don't like Carter got dragged by his own truck. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Play. And his truck got burned. Then exploded at 1 minute and 63 seconds. Well, he gone, but his head was actually at the foot of his enemy. He gone, and Janet seen the news and also told Lori that Carter. Nick see another vision of who is next. Who actually is next? Then Samantha gone to the hairdresser. And honestly, we see a lot of things that was going to happen. The ceiling fan going to drop. The anything can happen in the hairdresser. Her boys, everything can happen and cause an accident. The chair drop. The boys slip and the fan drop, and she paid for everything. She say, "Let go. I got my eye on you." That is her final words. Until Samantha got shot in the eye socket by a lawnmower at 1 minute and 28 seconds. We heard screaming. Nick told what happened in the previous movies. Well, Janet is freaking out. And what Hunt's going to do? He's going to get laid. No, I'm not joking. If this is going to be his last day on Earth, he's going to get laid. Nick saw the next death went to the racetrack to see the order of death. Let's see. Let's go over the order of death. First was Nadia. Then Carter and his wife. Then Samantha. Andy is next. So they went to see Andy. And honestly, they trying to break the list, to upset the list, death's list, to break it down. And Georgia said that it should be him. Andy is next on the list, but he is upset that when he break down. George said that he actually it should been him instead of his wife and daughter in the car. Crash. A van tried to hit Andy, but it actually didn't kill him. What did is a blast of air blast him into a metal fence and slice him to chunks at 1 minute and 59 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, he got chunky. Get it? Now, they have to say one, Janet or Hunt. So one team going to save Hunt, and one team going to save Janet. Hunt is at the pool getting laid and being a dick. Janet donate to a homeless man. And he said, a homeless man, which is my funniest person, a petty, who needs this bullshit? No joking. He actually said that and throw a penny at a pigeon to poop on Janet's car. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Nick is actually at the Clear Waters which is named after Clear Waters. Clear River's water, named after Clear. The protagonist of the first two films. Honestly, Hunt, he got squared by the water gun, and he wanted the kid to give him the water gun. But he keeps saying no, so he just took it from him. He accidentally turned on the drain the pool, but it actually went to overdrive. But somebody from the golf area just hit him, made him drop his lucky coin, and he dived in to search for it, and he dived in to get it. It went back and forth to do it, but they actually finally saved Janet. But Hunt got his organs out of his butt at 1 minute and 27. It's a forecast of guts coming down. Not just any guts. Hunt's guts. He actually dead. Fun fact, the death scene was actually given oxygen tanks between each cut, so he can actually breathe underwater for long takes each time. So, George is ready to go, but honestly, George is still alive. But honestly, they think they broke the list. They destroyed the list, and they drink wine. But they didn't break the list. Nick saw the next person in line. Jonathan Grove. Who is next? Jonathan. Honestly, who left a bath? Who left somebody water running? They actually found Jonathan, and the floor collapsed now, and Jonathan got crushed by the ceiling at 93 seconds. It's his second vision Honestly, when you know how I know it's a second vision? Okay. The second vision is simple. What actually happened is Georgia did die, but let me break it down. The first time it was during a vision, and this actually repeats again, and I actually got tired of it, and I did count it the second time. So honestly, what actually happened is more people got killed during the freaking theater. But I'm not counting the theater because, frankly, it's a vision. But what actually put the vision to end is when the escalator is turning Lori into toothpaste. Now George got ran over at 55 seconds. Now Nick is actually going to stop the fire from happening. Make the sprinkler go off with a fire alarm, but it's not working. Save everyone. And Death is trying to make him pin down, but the thing is, the only way he set off the fire alarm, he used the fire extinguisher. He used his feet, but he got pinned down, and the only way he can actually stop it is to raise the fire against the sprinkler in the warehouse. Everyone is safe. 2 months later, everybody is actually, they actually go off, and Nick is actually a hero. And the tragic death, and Nick say, what if we didn't change anything? Then Janet got crushed in the head, Lori got rammed by the truck, and Nick got flung against the wall, and teeth make it the end of the movie at 16 minutes and 60 seconds. How many lives lost in the Final Destination? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Trick you. I'm not dead. Let's get to the numbers. About 72 people died in the Final Destination. 51 unknown people. 5 females. And 6 males. With a runtime of 82 minutes, we got killed on average every 1.22 minutes. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Hunt's death. His death is... his guts are out of his butt, and the water stunts is actually astronomical. It's actually a really good death. The whippy acts of dullness will go to George's death. His death is on a time loop, and I honestly wondering why it's on a time loop. The grand death for the death that happened in Vision is Laurie's death. Laurie's second Vision death. Honestly, she actually turned into a toothpaste. That's it. Final Destination 5. The Final Destination, released in 2009, is... Now I will actually cover the 5th one after the Valentine's Day kill counts. You guys suggest. I am your host, William Proudly, and this been my Lives Lost count. Have a good day.